Yo, so it's your brother Adam, we back. Another one. I'm gonna take my metro. I'm on the metro right now, but I'm gonna take my mask off because nobody in the car with me. But cash out early, alright? Let me talk to you about the wisdom of cashing out early when it comes to marriage and everything like that. This is for my ladies, this is for my gentlemen, this is for everybody, alright? See, I'm sure you're aware, just like I'm aware, that this whole dating scene, this Muslim dating scene, courting scene, whatever you want to call it, is an atrocity out here on both sides. You know, women expect this, men expect that, and it's just, our generation unfortunately has the economic issue, so most of us are too broke to get married, whatever culture you're from, but we gotta get married because we're getting married later and later, and you know, the marriage rate is going down, the childbirth rate is going down, you know what I mean? We gotta, you know, for people who want, this is obviously a video for people who want to get married, but for people who want to get married, the wisdom of cashing out young is there, you know what I mean? And when I mean cashing out, I'm using like, you know, a gambling analogy, stuff for law. But, you know, like if you at the table, right, and you just win, why do you still play? You're gonna lose at some point, and the losses are always bigger than the wins. So why you winning, cash out now. Like if you got somebody that love you, like my girl, if you got someone who love you, right, marry that brother. Forget what your single friends think. They single for a reason. They better, they're not qualified to give you marriage advice. They don't know any better than you. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promises us this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the creator of plenty and has a wife and husband for us. But you know, you never know when they're gonna appear. This is for my gentlemen as well, bruh. If you got a wife a woman that loves you, marry that woman. Forget what your homies say, you know, knock down a bunch of hoes and all that stuff. Forget all that. Marry that woman, stick with that woman, because that's half your deen. That's a big deal. And the thing is, though, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may have sent you your husband or your wife already, and you just didn't go. Because Allah can give you the solution, but He can't make you drink. And here's the scary part, we don't acknowledge. Yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may have another spouse for you, but then again, He might not. That might have been it. There's no promise that you might not get nothing else, you know what I mean? Or nothing better, you know what I mean? Maybe that was the best one for you, you decided to pass it up, and the next one you gotta settle for something less. I know the women hate settling and all that type of stuff, and y'all hear that a lot, but be real. Maybe that guy that you knew in high school, that guy you knew in college, he was broke then, but if you had married him and built with him, you would have something. I mean, you wouldn't be single in your 30s, 40s, etc. on this market. Because the longer you stay in this market, gentlemen and ladies aside, it just gets worse. It just gets worse, alright? It's not sweet out here. It's hard to get married out here. You know what I mean? They're always going to tell you, you know, moms are going to tell you, get your career first, get your university stuff first. And that's all well and important. But you forget, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, half your deen, it'll be a good thing for you to complete that. University comes second and third to that. Real talk. We got to get back to that, because think about it. Family and legacy, that's one of the most honorable things that it is to be on this planet. To be a mother, to be a father, that's one of the most honorable things on the planet. Now, obviously we're living in capitalism, so we're getting away from that. It's not emphasized, but you got to, we got to get back to that. Forget how sacred that is. Being a mother and father is the most sacred and most important jobs out here, especially in the fathers. Now, I'm coming from the African community, so I know that we got a lot of bad stigma of the fathers not being around. But for most of us want to be around. So it's just the money thing. So we got to get back to the sacredness of that. You know, I've been meaning to do this video for years, but you know, like if a couple gets married early, yes, it's difficult. Marriage is not sweet. 90% of the time, it's not sweet. But it's a deal. If you take it with reasonable means and take it with a reasonable business transaction, you'll be all right. And everything like that. So, I emphasize for all the young couples out there, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be with you. You made a wise choice. Don't listen to what your friends are saying. They're going to be sour and bitter down the line. You made a wise choice. Stick with that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you with a long life, because finding that has so many more benefits. There's tax benefits for being married. There's economic benefits for both having two incomes. You know, you can't raise a family without both members. You know what I mean? It joins two clans, two families together, you know what I mean? And if it's interracial, you know what I mean? I support that. I'm a big supporter of that, you know? I'm very proud of my generation for getting past the racism. The way to get past the racism is to marry internationally. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says He made us in different groups to appreciate each other. Now, I'm not encouraging, you know, if you like somebody from your own culture and that's a safe bet, that's a conservative move, go get yourself a conservative move. I ain't bashing either way. I'm just saying I support you regardless. But I am emphasizing that you get married young and get married while you got somebody that you love, because you may not get another chance. I just thought I had to get that out to you. I know there's a lot of media saying, yeah, brother, you can always get you another woman. That's true. but it might not have been the best one that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had planned for you. I know the ladies get this a lot. You level up, get you another man. That's true, but you might not get the man that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decreed for you. You might have missed that. And it's not Allah's fault, it's our fault. You feel me? So, I just want to get that to you, you know what I mean, as I'm heading into town. But yeah, and I'm heading into town, you know, to check out some potential, you know what I mean? Inshallah, I'll get married one of these days, we'll see. But yeah, man, this is your brother Adam. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I love y'all. I just wanted to say that it's wise to get married early. Don't listen to your single friends. Don't be bitter. None of that. Love y'all. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, alright? Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.